And welcome back to the We'll Take It From Here podcast. Another week, another episode. However, first, we are going to bring you our show's sponsor, because this episode is brought to you by Honest Supplements. Now, Joe, what's Honest Supplements? Well, let me tell you. In a world that is plagued by new illness outbreak every other day, it's important to keep your body performing at its best with the right vitamins and supplements. However, these products can get expensive, especially with rising prices all around us. Honest Supplements has resolved that problem. They mark up all products by just $1, saving their members an average of 50% per product. Yes, that means that the protein you're paying $60 for is only $30 on their website. They have everything from vitamins, sports supplements, recovery, weight loss, CBD, and so much more. It costs just $10 a month or $99 for the entire year to join the Honest Supplements Club. Timmy and I are both members and can advocate for the amount of money that you will save. And do we also mention that all products are third-party lab tested? Because that's the only true way to prove vitamins and supplements actually contain the ingredients that they claim. Don't wait. Go to Honest Supplements right now to join today and start taking better care of your health. And it's right. If you train jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, or just in the gym, you better be taking Honest Supplements. So go to their website, guys. All right. Now it's time for the show. Back, folks. We'll take it from here. Episode 185. You listen to a show that entertain you, make you think. How you doing, folks? Another week with these handsome men here. We're on YouTube. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple. I just haven't said that in a while. It's been 185 episodes, but we're on those big three. There's other ones like Podbean, Google Podcasts, I think. But those are the main three. Sorry last week. 184 was great. We had Ruggs on, Jake Ruggiero, a friend of ours. And had a really good conversation. And then at the end, the video cut out, and we didn't know because the way that we positioned, we don't have like a Jamie there. So sorry for the video, but if you want to listen to the rest of it, go on to the audio platforms. You should be good.
The audio is all there for YouTube too. So
perfect.
It just cuts out.
It cuts out. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So the video itself is just cut out. You just get to see our beautiful logo.
Let's go. Perfect. Amazing. But yeah, we're here. Got a couple of guests coming up in the pipeline too. If you want to be on the show, let us know. If you want to talk about something, if we ask you to come on and you think you're boring, I know I say this all the time. If you think you're boring, shut up. Come on the show. You never know what cool things come out of it.
Boring people are still cool too, so yeah, we don't discriminate.
Exactly.
If you are boring.
Yeah, exactly.
Because let me tell you, boring people are still interesting.
Well, here's the thing too. We also said it. I don't know if we said it last episode or 2 episodes ago, but like, just because you're not doing something at a high level yet or whatever doesn't mean that you're less, like you're not extraordinary. There's shit that you do.
Everyone has a cool story, and the average person is still the average person,
dude.
So people love to hear. Let me rephrase that. I know from my perspective, but I think most people love hearing the average person when they go and do the thing that they want to do, or the whatever, like building a coffee shop because that's what they fell in love with, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Shout out to Frankie.
Yeah, boot and coffee, baby.
Yeah, or like the Main brothers going out on their own. Like they were average people that just got into jiu-jitsu and dove into that world, and now look at them. So average people can do extraordinary things, and being average isn't wrong. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, but my thing is like, even if you're average now, or if you consider yourself average now, that doesn't mean that you're gonna be average forever. Just go out and do something.
Yeah,
and then you set yourself aside, so you're technically not the average person, no matter what the fuck that is. Write a book. I don't know. Yeah. Even if your book is not going to sell for shit, write a book. Yeah. Now that takes you out of the ordinary, right? I don't know.
It's so easy now with Amazon.
Yeah.
I have 2 cousins that wrote a book.
Oh, it's actually pretty sick.
Yeah, the one that we're trying to get on, which I think will be in the fall. My cousin Erica, shout out to Erica. She's out on the West Coast. She just wrote a love story.
Oh, nice.
Definitely not my genre of book to read.
Fuck it. It's fun.
No, it's awesome. It's getting great reviews. It's going well for her, but it was Love on Tour or something like that.
Nice.
I'll post a link in description.
Yeah, definitely. That's awesome. Yeah, see, but there's will, there's way, bro. Where there's will, there's way.
Especially now, it's too easy. Like, I mean, at any point you could write a book and it's trying to get it published, but now you can just publish it through Amazon. So if that's what you feel drawn to, do it.
Yeah,
and and just because you're drawn to it and you're working on it, don't have this expectation where it's going to be a perfect polished book in 3 months.
Yeah.
You know, when we had Al on, how long did he say it took him? Years?
Yeah.
Years to write that book?
It took him like so much. Al from Grief.
Yeah.
Grief.
Living with Grief.
Living Grief. So it took him because he didn't do anything through any publisher or any
he did that
editor.
all on his own.
Him and his wife wrote and edited the freaking book.
Yeah.
So I think if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, there's been I think it was last year we did it. It was 10 years from start to finish.
Like that. From my understanding was it started with this journals from therapy.
Yeah,
and then turned into a book, and it took 10 years.
And
along those lines.
Yeah, surviving. Surviving Greek. Sorry about that, Al. Yeah, and it's not even that I don't think it took 10 years because he didn't go through an editor or publisher. I think it was just that he was living his life, doing his speaking. Being and they just
it's 10 years of
of building the story.
Not being a professional book writer and editor, you're learning these skills, and it doesn't happen over. My point is, what you just highlighted at this point is, it doesn't happen overnight, and that's okay. Like, this is a thing that you're pursuing. It's not, I have a job and I need to write this book so I can live. It's, I'm doing this because I want to do this.
Exactly.
There's no timeline.
I want to make sure that we're not saying, because I think he changed the title of the book.
No, he updated the cover.
Okay.
So we have the old copies now. So the new copies, the word "with" was kind of in the background.
Yeah,
you couldn't it was kind of getting lost in the background. From this is what I was reading, so they updated it so it pops more.
Nice,
so you can see it with the title.
Yes, okay, that makes sense. Yes, surviving your grief. That's what it was. When was that? Was I want
to say that
August? Was the November 28th of 2024.
Okay, yeah.
And what was it? Thanks. We spoke. I forgot what number it is, but definitely check out his story. That was a fucking great story. If you haven't listened to that one already, Sergeant Alfred Brenner.
Yeah, that was fun,
bro. That was fucking story. And his book's on Amazon.
I still love. He was like, I got something about when I count my left hand, and he just throws up no big deal. Yeah, and he's missing a finger from getting blown up. It's like, dude, military guys just have a different sense of humor.
They have a dark sense of humor, but that's how you keep going.
Yeah,
bro.
It was I didn't even process at first. It was one of those
yeah. We have an update. We won't say the name of the woman but I don't
even know if I have the name. So I reached out to a buddy of mine who's a cop in the town.
Where the stick with the Honda Element.
Autopilot Honda Element stick was driving. And it turns out it was an actual person who's just 80 pounds.
Allegedly. Because it was an emotionally disturbed person, allegedly, is in this. And I'm saying allegedly because the four of us, and Jake will vouch for this, and even my manager and our other friend will vouch for this, we did not see a skull or anything that resembled a skull. Even at 85 pounds, that would have to be a tiny ET, I don't know, dude. I still think, here's what I'm saying. Here's my coping mechanism to this. If it is this EDP, this emotionally disturbed elderly woman who's 85 pounds, then we have that. But here's where I'm going to die on this hill. There was no person in that. We're dealing with two Honda Elements. That's what I'm thinking.
And this is why people don't believe UFO sightings. Because everyone has a different opinion. So I have proof from my friend who's a cop in that town. They deal with this woman a lot.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I know what I saw.
Yeah, I know.
I believe you. I believe you saw that.
Yes.
But how quick did it happen? Is there a chance that you maybe just it happened so fast and you're so confused that you didn't fully
possibly you
missed it? Or, I mean, if she's that skinny, you may not. It may have got lost in everything else.
That's true.
But apparently, she drives around with the black fabric over her head all the time.
Yes, because it keeps if it keeps the demons out.
Yeah.
So fuck. All right. Well,
so it was a person. It wasn't an autopilot. But we recapped that whole thing.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, but dude, I'm telling you, it's weird.
I was waiting the whole time. If you watched the video, I was literally kept looking at my phone, waiting for the text. I was really hoping it came through on the podcast. I didn't get it until I got home.
That's great.
I was so bummed, but it worked out. We full circle at the end. Another episode.
That's fucking awesome.
Suspense for everyone.
It was. So it was a person. Well, hope that person gets the help they need. Anyway, what's it called? Speaking of
Let's
stories
take our
and
foil
stuff,
hats and put
and
them
put
on,
'em on.
please. Thank you. Anyone else have their foil hats ready?
Yeah, my foil hat is actually in my head. No,
It's with your microchip that Elon Musk implanted in you.
Oh Jesus!
Or sorry,
that will never be. Peter Thiel.
No, him and Bill Gates. They implant it in the vaccines.
I will never. Oh, I mean, I didn't take the vaccine, so.
Yeah. No, you have vaccines, no?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
as a
so
kid?
then you have the
Oh
microchips.
yeah. I'm fucked.
You just
guys.
don't have the most up to date one. That's why.
Yeah.
It's a nanoparticle.
Got it. So I'm going to probably short circuit
Yeah,
at some
you go.
point in life. No. So, yeah, tinfoil hat time, baby.
Yeah.
All right. So, yes, folks, you knew that we were going to talk about this.
My
And
mic got limp dick.
yeah, look at that shit. Amazing.
I'm too fidgety over here this morning.
So, dude, what's up with
So I'm hearing rumors too that I forget which guy was talking about stepping down from the FBI.
No, he already
Bondi.
did.
Oh, he did step down?
Or yeah, I think that's what his actions were if he hasn't already done it already.
Yeah,
So, yeah, we're
'cause
going to
of
talk
Pam
about
Bondi.
Epstein.
Well, it's just weird is on how much of gaslighting they're doing with
Yes,
this.
it's insane.
Like-
so I have so many. Yes, the gas. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah,
So
do your thing.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I have, and I think I said this on my Instagram post. There's three things that are going through my mind. A, we were all played. They're all part of it, and we were played. And at that point, if that's the truth, we just admit it, and now either we're fucked or we come together as people. B, there is an insane amount of threat going on, and I know everyone's like, "Oh, well, yes, I agree that you need to expose it, but what if the threat was I'll kill all these Americans?" Right? We have bombs. Who knows? Right?
Yeah.
I'm just hypothetically, or C, there's some other type of blackmail that's not threatening, that instead of just being like, all right, if it comes out like if there's blackmailing against all of them, like they did something like they cheated or they said an inappropriate thing, and dude, who gives a fuck at this point? We're talking about a pedophile ring. Like, take one for the team. We're not. We've all fucked up. Folks.
Listen, people in Washington will not take one for a team, though.
Yes, no,
They won't. We all know this.
So I don't know what's going on. And it was safe to assume, like, dude, I'm really still on the back. Like, and this is not just me defending. I'm not being one of these people where, like, now I'm buying into the gaslighting and defending Trump 100%.
Yeah, fuck that.
No. But at the same time, it's like, I'm going to question it, and I'm going to hope that there is something, regardless, like some insane movie that at some point we get what needs to be, right? Even if that means all of them get arrested too. I don't care. Like, we need, if they have some plan, hopefully, but I'm also not one of those trust the plan people. Here's why. So in back in 2016, it was trust the plan, right?
Yeah.
They got a plan. At some point, man, you're duped. And that's probably bullshit lie for everyone to fucking stay complacent. I don't think there's a plan. I don't think there was this master plan that was made 10 years ago. I think that if it is option 2, right, which is there's some sort of threat, and that's why they don't want to do it, and they're being told to say all this shit, I'm hoping that they have some way to outsmart it. If not, man, and he's part of it, like Trump's part of it, dude, then at that point, we got played.
Yeah.
And just own up to it. Like, who gives a fuck? I'm not going to defend him. And you want to know what? The fact that Bongino stepped down. Now I get back to Bongino. Because at first I was thinking, it's probably option 2.
Yeah.
There's something weird. They changed their tune and tone from we're going to expose it, this is bad, Epstein's bad, to why are you still... It was very weird and, like you said, gaslighting.
So on that exact note, I talked about this before. Dave Smith was on, Piers Morgan basically calling out the Israeli lawyer, and that's lawyer talk. That's all lawyer talk. It's diffusing any conversation about that.
Yeah.
You're not providing any concrete. You're not arguing it. Why are you talking about this? That is what you do if you get caught cheating.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? What, you don't trust me?
Yeah.
What the fuck? No. We're not talking about trust or not. I said this is something I noticed, and you're talking about if I trust you or not. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Address the thing I just said. Mm-hmm. You're deferring to other shit.
Exactly.
This is not keto with fucking words. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. And
just like a keto.
No, but hold on though. Hold on. So at one point, I was thinking that they were being insanely threatened. Yeah. And maybe the American people are being threatened or something. Mm-hmm. I don't know. And then when Bongino stepped down, now and then did you see his tweet last night? Trump's tweet.
Yeah, I didn't read the whole thing.
Oh, dude, it was horrible. I'll read it. It's horrible.
It's really fucking long.
It's so long, and dude, honestly, it's just so disingenuous, and it's changing your tune, and it's like Bongino stepping down. Let's get that one first. Bongino stepping down or planning to step down, whichever at this point of this recording, whatever has happened. I think he stepped down already. That's weird because he was a very big supporter of Trump.
Yeah.
And now it's either one of two things. Either A, oh my God, it's worse than I thought and I can't be a part of this. Mm-hmm. Or B, they have a plan. I don't agree with the plan. I still think that this is wrong because I'm talking as Bongino because I'm a patriot and I thought I was going to help. Mm-hmm. But now I see that they're taking away I don't want and I got to step down because now I look like an idiot, which is true. If you've seen the video of him and Kash Patel saying that Epstein... Dude, he was so uncomfortable. Yeah. It was so obvious. Anyone with a brain could see he was lying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's all lawyer talk.
It's all lawyer talk. So
even Kash Patel, I think just Kash Patel is better at it.
Let me see.
Bongino clearly, I think, has his own point of view.
Dude, I'm not going to look. I'm hoping still that at some point this is all some big ruse and we're all being fucking like... Yeah. But I also don't care. This is not me... yes, I've been supportive of Trump. I've also called him out on stuff I don't like. This is not me trying to defend him each and every way. If he's part of it and he doesn't do anything by the end of his presidency, he was a failed president. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, it's the old Chinese proverb or whatever it is. It's like, oh, your kid fell off the horse and broke his wrist. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, they came to get all the military-age men to go to war, but your son couldn't go because he had a broken wrist. Oh, that's lucky.
Yeah.
And he's like, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. You gotta wait. You
have to wait. Is right.
But at the same time, like to have an opinion saying, "Oh, this sounds sketchy," that's okay too. But like you need to give opportunities for like, okay, this doesn't look right, but I'm gonna give it an opportunity to let it unfold.
Let it unfold.
And if we didn't do this with their past presidents, that's fine. Call us out for it. But still, we can disagree with it, but still give it opportunity to air out and see what happens.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like with the past presidents, I'll tell you right now, when I called out by the way, first of all, we're sending still more weapons to Ukraine. I called out Biden for fucking and that whole administration, because it wasn't Biden, for pushing the NATO forces onto Russia, causing them the war, then taking all this fucking money from us, sending it over to Ukraine, and then that guy Zelensky becomes worth $200 million fucking dollars and has a $200 million yacht. Excuse me. That's I want to speak fairly. Has a $200 million yacht. How do you afford that? I don't know. Maybe because you stole the fucking money.
Isn't the upkeep on those things like $200,000 a month?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Just for it to live,
bro. And he bought a $30 million mansion in Miami. His wife has a $7 million fucking car. I think it's a Bugatti. Like, come on, guys, it's money laundering. So yes, and now,
which is what we said when he was running for presidency. By the way,
yes.
I don't know why that's not talked about.
Yeah,
it's literally the thing that we talked about during his run for presidency, and then it happened, and they acted.
That's the reason why. If we weren't the same way saying, "Oh, let's see," it's because we knew they would do it, and we'd be like, "This is wrong because of that.
Yeah.
This is wrong because of the money laundering," and then there would be proof of the money laundering and how he owns a fucking $200 million yacht.
Yeah,
like come on, dude, use your fucking head. But let me read this. It's a Truth, I think, or
True Social.
Okay, hold on a second.
It's True Social. I can't speak.
Like I said, we don't have all the answers. I don't have all the answers. I can be completely wrong. I'm not going to jump ship just yet, but I mean, it doesn't look good. This is gaslighting, bro.
Yeah.
This is Trump. What's going on with my boys, in quotes, and some cases gals, in quotes? They're all going after Attorney General Pam Bondi, as they should, who is doing a fantastic job. We're one team, MAGA, and I don't like what's happening. We have a perfect administration. No, we don't. The talk of the world and selfish people, in quotes, are trying to hurt it all over a guy who never dies, Jeffrey Epstein. That's insane. First of all, hold on a second. That's insane gaslighting. Another conspiracy just popped in my mind, but let's go in there. For years, it's Epstein over and over again. Yeah, you mean like the pedophile fucking
who's connected to a lot of high power
people, sex trafficking, pedophilia, right? Over and over again. Why are we giving publicity to files written by Obama, Crooked Hillary, Comey, Brennan, and the losers and criminals of Biden's administration who conned the world with the Russia hoax, 51 intelligence agencies, the laptop from hell, and more. They created the Epstein files just like they say they created fake Hillary Clinton, Christopher Steele dossier, they used on me, and now my so-called friends, in quotes, are playing right into their hands. Why didn't these radical left lunatics release the Epstein files? If it was anything in there that could have hurt the MAGA movement. Okay, I don't fucking care, because here's what it is. I don't think I finished it because I think it was two parts, but I couldn't. You know what? Let me finish it so people don't.
He's all worked up.
Hold on a second. Let me finish it. Hurt the MAGA movement. Yeah, the economy, energy dominance, stronger world where Iran will not have nuclear weapons. It is never enough for some people. We're about to achieve more in 6 months than any administration has achieved in 100 years, and we have so much more to do. We are saving our country and making America great again, which will continue to be our complete priority. The left is imploding. Kash Patel and the FBI must be focused on investigating voter fraud, political corruption, Act Blue, the rigged and stole election, and arresting thugs and criminals instead of spending months and months after looking at nothing but the same old radical left-inspired diamonds and Jesse Epstein. Let Pam Bondi do her job. She's great. The 2020 election was rigged and stolen, and they tried to do the same thing in 2024. That's why she is looking into AG as much and much more. 1 year ago, our country was dead, and now it's the hottest country anywhere in the world. Let it go to waste and not waste any time and energy on Jeffrey Epstein, somebody that nobody cares about. Thank you for your attention on this matter. Now, hold on a second. Everything from the voter fraud to COVID to all this fucking bullshit communist ideology, right? The subversion, right? Through the LGBTQ community, which no, that's not calling out gays or lesbians. That's just saying that your movement was hijacked by a bunch of fucking bad people.
That's a fact.
Yes.
Do you know Sam Tripoli? So he's a huge conspiracy theorist comedian. He was on Rogan like 3 years ago saying that around this time they're going to stop talking about the LGBTQ and then start talking about like all the shit that's going on with Iran and all that stuff.
Yeah.
There's a clip you can go see, and he literally calls it out.
He calls it out.
And that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened with Pride Month. I didn't see a single company fucking do anything with Pride Month this year.
Yeah, because it's just what they use. It's what they do. They use they churn out like.
And this has nothing to do against the LGBT community.
Dude, I don't care.
This is calling out the fact that what's happening with the hijacked fucking listen, protests are fine. But there's a difference between an organic protest and one that has hundreds of thousands of people there. That doesn't happen overnight.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, 100%. That's all source funded.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who you fuck, as long as you're not fucking kids. Let's be honest, okay? As long as you're not fucking kids.
As long as it's legal.
Legal.
Oh, let me rephrase that. As long as it's legal, obviously there's some asterisks to that where some places, as long as everyone's consenting, adults.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Exactly. Perfect. Everyone, as long as you're consenting, I don't care who the fuck. All right.
If you want to get beaten up as part of your thing, that's fine, man. As long as you're consenting to it.
Yes, as long as you're consenting and consenting, it automatically implies that you're an adult, so you're not a minor. Okay. Yeah. I don't care who you fuck. So I don't care about you coming back. Oh, you're a homophobe. No, I'm not. I'm just pretty fucking privy to know, and this is not just me. This is everyone who can see that the pedophile movement. These people who do like pedophiles, they have infiltrated your community because you know that no one can be held accountable in that community. And they'll go into schools dressed as drags, reading books to kids. Why is that? Now, that's not all of you, obviously.
There are some people.
There are some people.
That's all we have to say.
Yes. But I have to make this clear because people will be like, oh, you think all LGBTQ are pedophiles? It's like, no.
Those are all people that are being disingenuous in conversation.
Now, here's the thing. All of this shit. The rigged elections. So let's just say the media propaganda influence. Someone like Mark Zuckerberg, who was able to do his opinion checking, which he called fact checking, right? And hide stories with regards to Hunter Biden. All of that, all of this, the crooked things, everything that he's mentioned in here, all the useless fucking wars, right, for money, all of that is because, in my opinion, of the Epstein list, because so many fucking people are blackmailed.
I'm gonna give it an asterisk. I think directly or indirectly connected to it.
100%.
So just
100%.
It's not Epstein is because we can no. It's directly and indirectly.
But there's a huge blackmail thing going on. You got to get rid of it.
Yeah,
I don't care. No, but he can use it to blackmail people, dude. If he is using this right now and playing some weird fucking chess game, and I know I hate it, I sound like the guy who's like, please playing 57D chess, get fucked. But let's just say he's playing some weird chess game in which he's now going to use this list to get everyone to do what he wants to do and then drop the hammer at the end. Then we will go back to this episode and be like, great, that's what happened. We were wrong. Or
we weren't wrong. We didn't know the information.
We didn't know the information. And good job, Trump.
Yeah.
If he uses this, but then it never gets released, and now it can be used against whichever side has it. By the way, this isn't a right versus left thing, Epstein. Everyone that is on the list, doesn't matter about your political affiliation. Get over it.
The political affiliation is erroneous to the conversation.
Exactly, but
There's nothing
he
connected.
keeps saying the left.
Yeah.
It's communism, and it's not like your everyday Democrat. It's your fucking. It's just a bunch of globalist pedophiles. If you don't do that, nothing will ever be changed. Nothing will ever be, in my opinion, the same. You won't you'll always have this blackmail that if you make it and successful, they'll find some way to blackmail you. It'll always be a fake world we live in, and then everything that everyone's complaining about right now, it's worthless to complain. Unplug from it, because every political thing, whichever side is all going to be the puppeteers will never be caught because they're the ones that are directly or indirectly involved with this pedophile, blackmailing pedophile scheme, right? Atrocity. And we'll never actually have a justice to anything.
Yeah.
We won't be able to actually live in a world where we're truly free. So I don't fucking care. At this point, man, if you don't drop the hammer by the end of your presidency, Trump, like he listens to the show, but if Trump doesn't,
he definitely listens.
He's failed. He's failed.
Yeah.
He's failed. I don't care about the tax on tips bullshit.
If you looked into any of the details that come out of that, it's a lot of I forget the term. It's all fucking noise though. They just make it sound good, and if you look at the execution of it, just like every other fucking political bill. It's promise everything and give 1% of it,
bro. Like, remember how we covered back in 2016 and what he wants to do again? His tax cuts, which were good, right? Remember we covered it. Like, that's good, right? It cut taxes, right, for majority of the middle class. We covered this. We went through the whole list.
We went through the actual numbers, not the bullshit that people say.
Exactly, went through the actual numbers. So those of you who are
from
still
the federal government website, which hates Trump, well, hated. This is during Biden's presidency, not now.
Yes. So all of you who are thinking about, keep saying that it's tax cuts to the rich, and actually go on the fucking website and see the difference in the tax cuts, you'll be proven wrong, and just fucking admit it, because it's not. You're spewing bullshit and propaganda. But regardless, they do that. So they say, hey, but look, we cut the taxes. It's like, yes, motherfucker, but it doesn't matter, because our whole world is still being manipulated by a blackmailing scheme that now you are telling us and gaslighting us to not think is important anymore. Yeah. Something's going on. Something smells. And it's either that they're part of it and we were played, or something, there was a threat. Or they take advantage of
it. Or someone that's the head of the Epstein shit is telling everyone, don't do that shit because we were on it.
I'll kill everyone. Not me. I'm speaking.
The person that's running.
The person that's running is saying
Epstein's boss.
They will kill. They will kill everyone.
Yeah.
Because think about it. This has been a scheme probably for not Epstein related, but this type of thing's probably been for centuries, millennia.
Blackmail schemes. Yeah, absolutely. They did it all the time.
They had to have had their version.
I mean, look
at
Nixon. Nixon was the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they kept it. They blackmailed him, and then he stepped down a line, and they got rid of him. Yeah, they do it all the fucking time.
They do it all the time. But you would have to. Could you agree? I'm rambling, so I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you.
He's all worked up this morning. Can you have your coffee?
Yeah. Can you believe? Am I being clear though?
Yeah.
Be honest. If I'm being clear, because I'm saying a lot of stuff. I just want to make sure.
Let me rephrase that. You're being clear to me.
To you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to have believed that there is some sort of fail-safe. Their fail-safe, which is, hey, if this is about to get exposed and we're all about to be fucking found out, kill everyone. You know what I mean? Like
it may not even be kill, but they have contingencies.
Contingencies, right?
They're not. Listen, you do something that's sophisticated, you're not fucking stupid.
Exactly. And now, but it's like it gets into the thing. It's like, what is it? Which one is it?
So, but here's the
what
other,
do you think?
Here's the other aspect too. Is like, what is the fallout of all the people that is connected to something involved with that? If you think that nothing happened, you're an idiot, complete idiot. There's no way nothing happened. Ghislaine Maxwell is in prison for sex trafficking. And he was in prison. He was convicted several times of other shit in the past, and he just got sweetheart deals because he was connected to the CIA. Mm-hmm. Those are all facts that came out. So we have no clue what the actual like level of this stuff is, which is fine. To think that he acted alone is completely stupid. There's no way he acts alone. There's cameras everywhere. How is he the only one that has the access to those cameras? That's a lot. Like Bill Gates doesn't act alone. All these people don't act alone. They're all connected. So I think he does is completely stupid. But whatever. I don't remember my original point. What were we talking about?
The Epstein.
Yeah,
Epstein,
I know that. But
to think that there is nothing going on.
Oh no, I forget. I remembered. So like the fallout of all the people connected to this, right? That's why I was going down the rant of who's all connected. You got the people at the top that managing this blackmail ring, right? Or whoever the puppet masters are. Then you have all the people that are connected that got taken advantage of and abused. I mean, they're blackmailed. That's abuse. Whether they're abusing other people too. So I'm not saying that they're complete victims, but all those people that are connected to this, right? We don't know exactly who's who and everyone that's been out. There's some people that are obvious and some people that aren't. If those people are, let's say it's like 50% of all the powerful people in the world, that's a huge, like if you show that to the world, that's a lot of chaos that's going to happen from that, right? So let's say something ridiculous that every single president, prime minister, whatever is connected to this. Every country in the world. How would the fallout be for that if that got called out? That'd be devastating to the world.
Yeah, but it needs to happen.
But no, yes, but I'm not saying hide. I'm saying, is that worse than it just like if Trump's like, hey, you guys are gone, you're done. We're not going to expose you, but you're done. We're going to get rid of this shit.
Yeah, but then you have to get rid of the scheme too. Like the only way that's a good point.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that like a lot of people are saying. Oh, now a lot of people are whistling that tune.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, it's going to be like calamitous to all these people. But before it was like, I didn't give a shit, expose it. And now those same people are like, ooh, if we do, it's like, no, dude, stop trying to defend Trump in every way. I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but it's like, yo,
I'm just saying that's an option.
No, it's an option, and it's a very valid option. The only way that what you said is, hey, you guys are now done. I'm going to get rid of this. I won't expose you for the sake of whatever.
It's a plea deal, basically.
Is if then you flip the off switch and whatever means, I don't know how you do that, but whatever means necessary to flip the off switch on a global pedophile fucking sex trafficking ring needs to be stopped. And at that point, though, if there's no way to do it, you have to expose it. Everyone's going to be like, oh my God, guys, motherfucker, live your fucking lives. Like, what are we talking about here? So if, we have this whole system in place. Yeah, but the system's fucked. So if you truly want the system to be a reshock and then be able to not live in a corrupt society with all these, which some people will claim they don't care about because they just want to live their lives, but it directly affects them, regardless if they care about it or not. If you truly want to live in a world where you just don't want to be, where you want to be left alone, you have to be able to, and this is like easier for me to say without knowing what the ramifications would be of exposing it. But let's just say we go back to like some Stone Age type shit. I'm being very, very drastic. I'm not saying that's going to happen. That's going to suck at first. But just like anything in your life, you'll get used to it and we'll build back. Like if you truly want to be left alone with nothing spying on you, with nothing listening to you or spying on you, right? Then we need to have a reshock, and it needs to be either in a way where it's, hey, we're not going to, we're going to save face, but all of you are now fucked.
Yeah.
Or, hey, guys, sorry. Look, yes, our whole fucking world is based off of lies and deceit. Deal with it. We're going to have to deal with it now, and let's build back.
Yeah.
It's got to be one of those two.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they don't ever trust the public to know. The problem is there's a lot of dumb fucking people out there too. So
yes.
It's listen. Let's do a little thought experiment. What would you do in that situation?
In what situation?
If you were Trump?
I don't fucking know, man.
Exactly.
No. I would like to think. Hold on. If there is no fail-safe contingency where someone is like, hey, we're going to destroy the entire world if you do this, I would fucking... Yeah. I know there's like a strategic way. I would just flip switch.
Yeah.
I would expose it if there was nothing like that. If there was, if someone came to me and was like, yo, dude, you don't know if we're lying to you or not, but we got all these bombs placed somewhere here and we will fucking end the world if you expose that list, then I wouldn't do it immediately, but I would try, and this is where I'm hoping is happening, try to find a way, right? I just don't want to be the person who's like, I don't care if you think that I'm trying to fucking defend him. I'm not. If that's the only reason I would do the same thing he's doing now. I wouldn't gaslight people. I would stay the fuck off social media. That was a horrible fucking Truth Social he put on, quote unquote tweet, whatever. That was horrible. That's the biggest gaslighting I've ever seen. Post. That was the worst post you could ever do, in my opinion. Unless there was something in that, and I'll go offline with it. There was something in that was interesting.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yes, there was something in that was interesting, and that may have been his way of saying, letting something out.
Loose. But that's just conspiracy. Yes. Or just poking the conspiracy bear. We're
but let's stay on this. What would I have done if there was no contingency failsafe like that? And hey, Joe, remember when you sent this? Hey, Joe, remember when you said this? Hey, Joe, remember this? We're going to expose that. I would, if I were to flip the switch, okay, expose it, dude. I don't care at this point. Let people fucking say that I'm a bad person, but I just say we saved the world. You know, let you guys are now fucked. If it's anything like that, if it's we're going to kill everyone, then I probably would do the same thing, but I would then get a way to say, okay, how can we now subvert them? That's my answer, because I don't think it's as black as white. No, I would not make that post. I would not be gaslighting people. I wouldn't. That was really weird. That's a very weird post.
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone's on the same fucking bandwagon of the stuff they're saying too, so I don't know if that's part of the
Here's the thing, though.
Contingency plan that they have.
Here's the thing, though, and you brought up a good point. Taking care of it in the dark.
Yeah.
Okay. You know how we haven't heard, like back in 2020, or excuse me, 2016 to 2020, and even during 2020 to 2024, all these people would come on fucking the news. They would even the news, all these heads would all be talking about just shitting on Trump, making up lies about him. Why are they so quiet right now? That's one thing that I've thought about. Why are they so quiet? Is he doing what you're saying and taking care of it? Regardless, I think it needs to be exposed.
I don't think they're that quiet, though.
Yeah, but dude, they used to be on the fucking TV all the time. They've quieted down, bro. All of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you know what, dude? At this point, barring the end of the world contingency, which is I'm speculating, I would flip it.
Yeah.
Would you?
I don't know. I don't know what I would do. The problem is too is we don't really know. We don't have the details of what's
we don't. This is pure speculation.
So like, what is the end goal? To make the world the best place possible? Is that the goal?
Yeah, I would think it's going to be to make the world the best place possible. Obviously knowing that there's always going to be good and evil, but there's not going to be this evil that is blackmailing absolutely everyone.
Yeah. So if the goal is to make the world the best place possible, that may involve having some shit that happens.
Yeah.
It always does. You can't, in order to eat something, you got to die.
Yeah.
Even if you're a vegetarian or vegan, something's dying. Sorry. Unless you're the ultra fucking crazy vegan that only eats flowering plants, not root vegetables like potatoes, because you kill the plant with that. Something's got to die in order for you to live. So chaos happens, death happens, bad things happen, but good also happens too. So it's just the balance of life. Make the best place possible in the world. Make the world the best place possible may not be the result we want. And I'm not saying that's the route we go. I don't fucking know. We don't have all the cards. We don't even have 10% of what the cards are. We just know that Epstein was connected to some fucking weird blackmail ring where they would take away the age of these girls.
They were trafficked.
They were trafficked.
Yeah.
Like that's not okay.
That's not okay.
And that's happening all the fucking time across the country. Like whether it's politicians or the cartels or whatever, that happens all the fucking time.
Yep.
So like, we want that to stop. There's nothing that anyone can say to me that would say otherwise. That the most sane people don't want that to happen in the world. But is the best place possible in the world where that happens for a little bit? I'm not saying that it is, but I'm saying if that's the actual case, where the only way to have the best, safest possible place in the world, that's happening, like that's a scary reality, but maybe that's the case. if we don't have these people doing that, then fucking bombs going off all the time over across the whole world. I'm not saying that's it. I'm just saying, like, is that a possible scenario? Who fucking, like, are these people that are in power that are doing these things? Like, if you shut this down, I'm going to cause chaos and blow and have bombs go off in every major city in the world. I mean, obviously, that's not good. That hundreds of millions of people would be dying.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the big numbers that they're playing with. They go to the fucking war and bomb people all the time. Do you think they care about 10,000 kids?
They think we're bugs,
when they go and kill hundreds of thousands of people in war. So, like,
no, they don't.
So, like, I don't know what the cards are, and I don't know what the game they're playing.
No, I don't know. I don't know it either. But let me tell you this:
I can't justify those actions. But, like, at a philosophical place, 10,000 people, 10,000 kids versus million adults. Like, what? Like, how do you balance those numbers? Well, like, you can't.
Here's the thing. No, it's a very fucked situation, right? It's not black and white.
I don't even know.
No, sorry. It is. Hold on. It is black and white. This needs to end.
Yes.
This whole global thing needs to end. And if it doesn't, then you know what? If it doesn't, and you truly are going to argue that it doesn't need to come out or that it's never going to get fixed and to just move on, okay, then don't ever complain ever again when there's something going on socially that you don't agree with. Yeah. Don't complain, because all the division between race, sex, who you like, like sex as in like male versus female, who you like to fucking have sexuality, all that shit is driven.
Gender and sexuality.
Gender and all that shit, all that is purposely manipulated by these same fucking people, in my opinion, to keep us divided so they can do whatever the fuck they want. So if you, and I know that's hard for some people to believe because there's a lot of people who don't believe in deep state. They actually take everything at face value. God bless you. That's your opinion. Fucking, if you truly don't care, then when something happens, don't be pissed off. Just ignore it. No, seriously. Then don't piss. And then when it gets worse, because it will, don't complain. Don't be like, how did we get here? We got here because we didn't expose the list. Yeah. Sorry.
It's one
easier
aspect.
for me to say because I'm not the one who has the one in the position, right?
Excuse me. Oh, that coffee's not kicking in.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's fucked up. There's a lot of fucked up shit in the world.
A lot of fucked up shit. But no, this needed to be covered because I don't want to be also the same person where we spoke about a lot of shit, right? Yeah. And we always try to keep it fair. I did not want to well, first of all, this needed to be said. It needed to get off my chest. Yeah. And two, I also want to show that I'm also going to call out my side. There's no sides to this. I'm going to call out when I don't think, look, I really would love to think that there's something brewing in the back. That post was not good. Bongino stepping down is not good. I still don't have all the cards.
Bongino stepping down is really sketchy.
It is.
It is. Like, sketchy. It doesn't matter anything anyone has said.
Yes.
Him stepping down is weird.
Exactly. It's very
because
weird.
He was so pro-Trump. And then him and Kash Patel were so like Epstein file this and that.
Yes.
And now he's like, clearly he's like you said in the video. He looks like, I don't want to be here.
Yes.
Like, this is bullshit.
Yes.
Like, he looks enraged.
Yep.
And he's trying to compose himself. And then he stepped down. So like all that stuff's it's not passing the smell test.
It's not passing the smell test. And you want to know what? If it turns out that everything works out and he does drop the hammer at the end, good. If not, then I probably won't ever.
There's also rumors coming out that the video that they sent out had metadata involved, that it was photoshopped like 4 times and shit like that. And then they made the excuse, which is also fucking crazy. They said that minute every day is always missing.
Yeah.
What? You're at a fucking secure prison. Why is that the case?
Yeah, that's that's
the biggest.
Bondi,
yeah.
When she said, the 1 minute each day, that is the dumbest excuse I've ever heard. No one bought that shit. Sorry, babe. No one bought that.
I have a very entry level security system. Entry level, and it doesn't do that. It overrides the oldest data first. You don't start over from like this is 2025. This is bullshit. Yeah. Sorry, that is the most asinine excuse ever. Mm-hmm. And then the metadata comes out that it was edited and photoshopped and saved 4 times.
Yeah.
And I also saw that it wasn't even the same fucking jail cell.
Yeah.
Who fucking knows? It's all smoke and mirrors at this point, and they're all full of shit.
Yeah. So hopefully there's something going on. We were saying
that they're being full of shit, that the Trump administration is being full of shit. Just to be clear.
As of right now,
on this conversation, they're being full of shit.
Yep.
They're not. Let me rephrase that. They're not being clear.
No, and they're not being
fully honest.
And they're not being fully honest. And I don't know. And this is where I will, because I know it's going to ruffle the feathers of some people. I don't know what the plan is. But if the plan is that they're going to drop this or do whatever and not actually fix it, then moving forward, Do not get fucking pissed off when your side is not having anything done to them, or excuse me, is having something unfair done, something you don't agree with socially or politically is happening. Don't fucking care, because it's all being driven by this. My opinion.
I find it funny though. They kept like Trump's like, why are we still talking about this when they literally made a whole fucking political event of giving out the Epstein binders?
Right.
Like, why did you do that then?
Yeah. This is where I'm
like,
saying.
I don't get it.
Dude,
why'd you do that if you're going to now say, why the fuck are you still talking about this?
Yes. It's like, here's the thing. This is why like it doesn't smell right. Either way, something happened, or this is like in the movie where you thought you were following the good guy, like the two good guys, and then the one guy finally decides to make his turn, and it's like, oh, that guy was bad.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So it's either that or someone said, hey, you're about to do this. No, you're not.
Oh no, not today.
Change your fucking tune right now, or everyone is done for. And if that's the case, that's the only excuse. But still, then at that point, like, it's not even an excuse. Kids being trafficked, women being trafficked for the sexual arousal for sex, and then using it as a blackmail scheme for the most powerful individuals. There's no black and white, or excuse me, there's no gray area. It's black and white.
Yeah,
that's it.
It's fucked up.
That's it. But yeah, that's it. Do you have anything else on this?
No. My 2 cents, as we detach from this conversation, is we can't change these people. We can only live our life the best way we can, live by example, give out as much love and peace into the world as we can, and that's the only way we can fight evil.
Yep.
Follow the teachings of the Lord Jesus Christ. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, a lot of religions have a lot of overlapping philosophies and beliefs, and it's, do unto others as you want done to you.
Yeah.
Spread peace and love, and that's the only way we can counter evil.
Yep.
We get worked up, and we talked about it, but like, don't isolate people because they have different points of views from you. It's okay. Yeah. We can all disagree. It's, if I have a different opinion of you, that's fine, but judge me on my actions. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
If my actions are different than what I'm saying, that's not good. But also judge me on my actions.
Yeah.
I can believe whatever, but if I'm going and being nice and kind to everyone, then what's the issue? So, just because people disagree with you, that's fine. We're all on the same planet. We're all sharing the same air. Let's love each other legally, consensually. But seriously, though, let's share peace, love.
Yeah,
peace and love.
Love that. That was well said. Like I said, this gets dropped every week, so by the time this drops, more stuff is probably going to come out about it. So we are only as updated in our speculations as of July 13th. Keep that in mind when you're listening to this. It'll be July 21st.
Something like that.
No, I am so wrong.
You're doing my math, huh?
16, 17.
It will be the 17th.
17th when you hear this.
It was this episode 460.
460. Jesus, July 21st. The 17th. So just keep that in mind. You're entitled to your opinion. You don't have to believe what we said. This is all speculation. If
you have comments on what you think is happening, please post them.
Please post them.
We want to hear points of views.
But I echo what Timmy is saying, is that when it all comes down to it, do not fall for the division. It is okay to stand up to evil. It is okay to stand up to bad. It is okay to have differences. As long as the person is not evil, harming themselves or anyone else in that moment, there's no need to be fucking hating that person. You can think that their opinion sucks and call them stupid, and they can do the same thing as you. But in the end, it's not all of us versus each other. I echo what he says. I will just add one thing, and I think you definitely know this too. This is what you meant. Spread peace and love, but be ready to defend and be a warrior.
What's Jordan Peterson say? Be dangerous. The good man's not.
No, the good man is one who's dangerous, but doesn't use it, or knows when to use it.
Yeah,
is the dangerous. Basically, he's saying be prepared. Like it's good.
Dangerous men are good men, or something like dangerous. Good men are also dangerous men, or something.
It's something along the lines of like, if you're going to know how to hurt and like be able to fight or anything, the good man knows how to keep that secure and need it when use it when it's needed. Mm-hmm. That's something along those lines.
Yeah. And on the next podcast, where it's just Joe and I, we're going to go into why Tim Kennedy is a con artist, and now he's getting called out for it.
Yes. You should look that up.
Dude, it's so bad.
Yo, Anti-Hero Podcast. Very good job. It's a very good podcast. just in general, even when they're not covering Tim Kennedy's things. I'll shout them out. It's called the Anti-Hero Podcast. It's a former Army and infantryman, I believe, and now street cop, and then a former Delta Force operative. Very good. Brent Tucker and Tyler, I don't know his last name, sorry. But they have a very good podcast, and they do a very, very good job of unveiling, and this is since November, January to now, of all the lies that Tim Kennedy has says. They use sources. They make sure they triple, quadruple, quintuple check their sources. They do a very good job, so check it out.
Apparently now it's legally binding that
Yes.
he's fraud. Like the whole Black Rifle dropped him, and
Yes.
and for like that's why that's coming out.
Yes. Well, it's coming
Some
out
of
now
it's-
because of that.
yeah.
But
But I mean, for like it's coming out like blatantly from even his end.
Yeah.
that he's got to admit to it because of the Black Rifle apparently dropped him, and then he didn't drop it out of his website and shit. So
Yes.
they sued him.
yes,
Like,
it's fucking crazy.
yeah, man, what a scumbag.
Hey, man, dude, literally, like I said, we could talk about this. I'm down.
Yeah.
But,
We'll save
but
it for
before, no, we'll save it for next time. But
Yeah.
if you really want to hear about this from men who did a very good job of unveiling it, check out the Anti-Hero Podcast. Check them out.
If you want to hear from amateurs, then just wait for our episode.
All right, guys. Episode 185. Have a great week. There we go. I got to do my little. Spread love. Also be dangerous. And don't fall for the manipulation. Love you guys.